And bow, touch, begin. Welcome to Grandmaster Pod. I am your Grandmaster, and this is my dojo. Thank you so much for listening, you guys. Now, you're probably wondering why I actually have a podcast now, and that's because I was letting my channel just waste away. I didn't want to waste it away because I couldn't keep up with making all the videos that I wanted to make, the comedy videos and stuff like that. So I was like, I want to do something. I want to have like a foundation on this channel. So here it is. This is it. Grandmaster Pod. And thank you so much to my man who made the intro animation thing. It's so fucking cool. What a fucking cool animation. His link's down below. I'm going to say intro animation by. So go check him out. So fucking good. And I've wanted to make this fucking podcast forever. Literally, I think I definitely released some, like a couple teasers on YouTube and Instagram, because I've just been really psyched on the idea of having something that I don't have to rely on anybody for, and I can just sit down, talk to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You guys can hang out. You can just put this on in the car and do whatever you want to do. It's crazy. Now, this morning, this is what I'm going to be talking about this morning, because this is my fucking dojo and everything here is about me and anything I want to talk about. So just enjoy it. Sit back and enjoy it. But this morning I worked out. It's the third one. James and I started going to a gym that is owned by the company we work for. And so we get to go for free and we don't have to validate our parking, which is dope. And, dude, why do people in the fucking dressing room still get naked? I didn't know people still did that. I had no idea that people still got butt naked in a dressing room. And there wasn't that many people there either. I finished my workout. I go into the dressing room. Life's good. Locker room, I guess is what it's called in America. Dressing rooms where you fucking get dressed.
You call it that in Canada?
Yeah, Sam and Joe saying, we don't call it that in America. I don't know why I go lower to talk for Sam and Joe. But I finished my shower. Everything's good. I'm feeling good. The water doesn't go cold. It's scalding hot. Has to, I guess. James said he used the same shower, not with me, but before me. And he said that it got cold for him. Nice and lukewarm. Burning, scalding hot for me. Doesn't matter. I just... lava. That's it. Hot for me. So I finished my shower. And I'm putting my clothes on. Life's good, feeling good. Haven't felt this good in a long fucking time from working out. My God, well, I haven't worked out since like high school, dude. But it truly does make you feel good. But anyway, so I sit down. I'm putting my clothes on. Baby's getting fresh. Put my stuff on. And this guy comes in. And he's built. Very built. He's funhouse built. All those fucking guys are jacked. So he goes in front of me and he stands right in front of me, about 5 feet. I'm on a bench just like this, and just drops his fucking pants, dude. I have never been so, like, I haven't felt awkward like that in years. I don't feel awkward like that. I get a little social anxiety, but I don't feel fucking awkward like, holy shit, what do? I have to leave now moments. Haven't felt him in a long time. He dropped his fucking pants, and the dude was built. Looked pretty good, honestly. Imagine he had a huge dick. You can guess what he looked like. He had a huge fucking dick, I bet. Good ass. I mean, I looked. I had to look. Couldn't help it. Just for a second. It was like a fucking glance. Because me, right here. Look down. Immediately. Booty in the face. It wasn't pleasant. It fucking creeped me out. But the main thing that I got from that was, why? Why couldn't you have done that with your towel? Just, you can sexually harass people, I guess. Like, that's sexual harassment to me, you know? Maybe not to the rest of the world, but in my dojo, here, in this domain, that's sexual harassment, and we don't do that. When we go in a locker room, if you're ever in a locker room with me, we don't show each other our dick and balls and ass and stand in front of a mirror. We don't do that. We put the towel around, you wrap the towel around, you shimmy your underwear down through the towel to go into the shower. And when you're done, you grab the towel from inside the shower and you put it back around you. And then you shimmy your underwear back on after you've been in the shower. We don't just drop your fucking pants.
Like it's chat roulette.
Like it's fucking chat roulette. That's not what it is. Who am I to say though? I've been to the gym 3 times in 2019. I remember in school though, dude, when I was like all of elementary school, we did swimming lessons, which was really fun as a kid, but really embarrassing because I had too much armpit hair as a child. That was the first thing. I just had so much dark armpit hair in like the 6th and 7th grade, maybe 7th grade. I don't know, dude. It was crazy. I'm a bear. And that's why I'm your grandmaster. And this is why this is my dojo and it is not your dojo. Okay? Eyes on me. Anyways, as a kid, we would go to this public pool and there's always a couple kids in your grade that get naked and it's weird. It always is weird, but you're used to them. They're just over there and you don't look that way. You kind of do your own thing and we shimmy. We shimmy in the dojo. We put our towel around and we shimmy our shit on and off. That's how it works. There's no in between. But at the fucking public pool, oh, there's old people there. Every time there's old people there. Why? And they're naked. Well, I know why they're there. Old people love to work out in the pool, but they don't give a fuck, dude. I don't know if it's on purpose. I don't know if it's a power move like the guy in the gym. By the way, definitely a power move. Talked to James and Steve about it, and James was like, I think that was a power move on his part. And I was like, well, it worked. I fucking got out of there. And I came back here to the dojo because this is a safe place. Anything I say, it's my place. This is me, dude. This is why you're watching. I'm so happy to be doing this. This is so fun. It's nerve-wracking though. And I don't know if there's echo right now. I don't know when I'm going to have headphones, probably the next podcast. I'm going to be doing this weekly too, I think. Like, I want to find a day. It's on Spotify. It's on iTunes. It's everywhere online. So make sure if you do want to listen and you want to keep up to date on me, that you do that. What are we at right now? 7.5 minutes in. This is a new thing, man. I'm excited about it. Some of you thought, drop my phone. Some of you were like, don't stop doing the Sugar Pine 7 podcast though. Wasn't gonna stop doing that. Didn't plan on it. But I wanted to have a foundation over here. I wanted to have my own kingdom, you know? There are so many podcasts on YouTube. And the weirdest thing is like the Sugar Pine 7 doesn't really feel like my own podcast. It just feels like a podcast I'm on. And I wonder if James and Steve feel that way too. It's not a bad thing. It's so fun. Like it feels like it's kind of my podcast, which is probably exactly how it's supposed to feel. But I'm so fucking excited for this. I can't wait till I do this. I should do this. Oh yeah, I'm doing it. I'm doing it right now. I wonder what this is going to be like just listening to it too. Can you hear me now? Are you listening still? Oh, someone just left. Sayonara. You're not wanted in the dojo, okay? The dojo's for people who want to have a good time and who want to advance in life and learn about me. Maybe yourself. Yeah, I had a little throat burp there. You probably heard it. Probably heard it in the background. Sammy Joe's in the background here, having a wonderful time listening to me. Wasn't sure if I wanted her to listen to the first podcast or not, you know? But I think that I'm actually enjoying it because I'm kind of talking to you guys, but then I'm also over there talking to her. And then she'll have a little giggle and it makes me feel good. Makes me feel like I'm doing my job right. Anyways, what do we have? We've got some topics. Topics to talk about. Oh, okay. So now, after going to the gym today, came home, got showered. Doesn't fucking matter. None of that matters about what I did after the gym. But I went to a Coffee Bean and I got a cold brew because cold brews are fucking delightful. And to our left, sitting at the bench at the entrance, which, by the way, why are you sitting he didn't get coffee. He was just sitting at the entrance bench of a Coffee Bean. Howie Mandel, ladies and gentlemen. Come on in here, Howie. He just fucking sits down. I hear Howie Mandel's a clean freak. I didn't know that. A germaphobe. Yeah, I guess clean freak's kind of a good thing, but germaphobes, it's weird, but I get it at the same time. But apparently the guy can't fucking shake a hand, right?
Yeah.
He can't shake a hand.
That's why he shaves his head. He can't have hair.
That's why he shaves his head. I don't like that. I don't like that anymore. I decided I don't like that. But also, I can see why. Hair is fucking gross. You know, except for my hair. Everyone else's hair is gross. I'm kidding. Howie Mandel, though, he was sitting there looking old as ever, dude. He really was looking older. He's a good-looking dude for his age. He's got to be, what, 79? I'm kidding. He's like 50-something. But he was just sitting at the entrance of a coffee bean. I think probably with his wife. Is he married? Does he have a wife? I'm checking. Howie Mandel, wife. Terry Mandel. That's who he was with. Yep.
He's 63.
Oh, shit. He's 63. He looks good for 63. Good for him.
He looks way younger than I
He's still... Now my whole point is not true. I was like, looking older than ever. He looked younger than 63. Did you say 13? He looked like 13. He did. He looks like... No, to me, he looked like 50. 50 years old, but also who gives a shit? But cool to see Howie Mandel. And I walk up to him at the end. I'm like, well, I'm going to say hi. Because you may only have one chance to say hi to cool people like that. And so I say what anyone else would say. Hey, man, big fan. So nice to see you. Talk to you later. Now, Sammy Jo and her friend Taylor, after me, said... because they didn't recognize him from any of his actual work for the most part. Well, they say they do, but I don't think that they did. But what they end up saying, that's true. She saw him in America's Got Talent. But they said, hey, loved you on David Dobrik's vlogs. Loved you on David Dobrik's vlogs. And he literally went from like, oh, cool, seeing a fan, which everyone obviously is a fan, so I'm surprised that he gives a shit. But to like, oh, yeah, that was his response. Cool, thanks. He was literally pissed off because obviously Howie Mandel doesn't want to be known for fucking David Dobrik's vlogs. Internet star David Dobrik, shoot me with paintballs David Dobrik. But it was still cool to see him. Super funny what Sammy Jo said. Loved you in David Dobrik's vlogs. Holy shit. He is something. He is something. But yeah. I got my coffee. We came back here. I set up this shit. I need to get more lights for this podcast, like real lights. I'm using a lamp that has like, it's like a tri-lamp, so you can move around 3 levels of it. And it seems to work. And then every other light is in, but there's so many shadows following me. I have so many dark secrets to share with you guys, but that's how it is. That was my day. What else we got here? Oh, shit. Okay, so also, obviously, I've already started, but I'm going to be talking about things. Got to have things to talk about besides my own things. You guys hear about 21 Savage getting deported to the UK? He got deported, right?
Yeah.
Like, actually deported?
I think so.
Because they said, I read that 21 Savage was, like, brought back to the UK by ICE, which sounds like he was deported. So, deported. ICE cannot seize his money in deportation case. So he is being... Really? Jay-Z? So Jay-Z apparently hired legal help for 21 Savage. I mean, that's great. I understand the laws. Also, actually, you know what? Why the fuck didn't he sort his shit out by now? He's so famous and so rich. Sort your shit out, dude. He did? How do you know that? Or are you saying that because you think that he had to have? I don't know. I wish I knew. Should have looked into that. Well, if he didn't try to sort his stuff out and it didn't get sorted out, somehow like something went awry, that sucks. I mean, if he didn't do that, which he should have, then what the fuck are you doing? He should have just tried to sort his shit out. I feel like he easily could have. You know, I'm Canadian. If I can sort my shit out, he can sort his shit out. He's from the UK? Where in the UK is 21 Savage from? Man, I don't care. is from
He's from
the UK.
Newham.
I'm looking
Am
it
I
up.
saying that right? Borough of London. According to this birth
What?
certificate,
He has no accent. I guess maybe he was just raised simply out of the UK.
was born in the UK. Arrived legally in the US at the age of 7 under an age 4 visa.
Okay, so an age 4 visa. He arrived legally here apparently when he was 7 and legally under some sort of visa. I don't know. Oh, wow.
He left for a month to visit the UK, returned to the US under a valid visa in 2005.
They can't really hear you, so I have to reiterate some of the info. Sam was just explaining that he returned here. He left and came back a couple times legally, but fuck him. He'll figure it out. He's 21 Savage. He has everyone behind him. Who's funding him? Who's helping him with legal? Jay-Z. Yeah. If Jay-Z's helping you, you're fine. It's me, Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? 21 Savage needs some help. Your boy. Jay-Z to the rescue. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 days left in America. No, I'll help you out. Don't worry. Hey, man. Oh, now it's just evolved to any other accent.
It sounds like Family Guy.
Fuck. Just fuck. We've been working on some music lately. You guys know? You ever heard of that? I don't want to keep the laptop on me the whole time, but it's a good way to just know what I'm looking at. We're working on music too, baby. It's not just 21 Savage. It's 7 Sugar Pine 7. We have a music video coming out next week for a new song that I'm singing on, working on with Steve, and I love it. I'm really happy with the past 3 that we've done. If you guys don't know, we do music. I imagine most people listening here know. Because you're in the dojo. So why wouldn't you know? You know? Because when you know, you know, you know. I want to get a comfier chair for here. Yeah. You were thinking that yourself? Because I was. My back's hurting. I need something comfortable. Do I want to go on the couch? Oh, I thought you were like, do you want to go on the couch? Yeah. See you guys. I'm just going to lay on the couch instead of doing this. So yeah, we're doing music. We got a music video coming out next week. And I really like it. I don't know what day. Maybe next weekend. Check out the official SB7 Twitter to find out more about that. We're doing a live show too, which hasn't really, I don't even know if it's been announced yet. I might be announcing it right now. But yeah, I think 8 weeks from now, around there, we're doing a live show where we're going to be performing April 10th. Are you sure? Is it booked? Well, this is super early info, so I'll talk about it again probably on the next podcast or whenever it's tickets are available. But let me know if you guys would actually come see it. I did a poll, and I think out of 5,000, 6,000 votes, roughly 14% said they would go. Excuse me. Said they would go, which is cool because we wanted to feel out the venue, and that ended up being 500 people or 600 people or something like that. But that's pretty cool, man. Some of me thought that it was going to be a higher percentage wise, or that, no, I thought that a lot of people would want to go. So therefore a higher percentage of the votes would want to go, but it ended up being a super tiny amount of the votes, which was still 500 people, but way more people couldn't go just because nobody fucking lives in LA. How many people do live in LA? Not as a total. No, I'm not that stupid. I mean, that watch us. I'll just look at the analytics. That's all I'll do. But look out for that shit. Look out for that because it's going to be a good time, dude. It's going to be a very good time.
4 million people.
4 million people in LA in total? And how many of those people do you think are Sugar Pine 7 fans, Sammy Joe? 12. Me and just me. And that's okay. But speaking of music and Steve, I got to talk about something. This is very serious with Steve, okay? I know he's not watching this. I know he'll never watch this. I might not even watch this. But, hey, Steve, are you listening? Am I in focus? Have I been out of focus the whole time? Hope so. I don't think so, but maybe. Oh, really? My face? Over here? Fuck yeah. Steve, your fucking feet smell bad, dude. So bad. I know this is going to come off as mean, but once again, my dojo, you know what I'm saying? Say it to his face. I'd never talk behind someone I love's back without saying it to their face as well, or also being able to do that. He knows very goddamn well his feet stink. Steve wiped his fucking hands on not on my face, near my nose, after scrubbing between his little cheese feet, finger toes. Steve has cheese feet. Steve has cheese feet. He does. He was born with cheese feet, and he'll always have cheese feet. Oh, bad cheese. No good cheese. If you were wondering what kind of cheese. He just has these rancid. I think that his feet are trying to fall off, that he has some sort of issue with them. And they're trying to separate from his body. And they just smell so bad. So he's just fucking rotting alive. They were bad. It smelled like I got into his car because we were going to a hotel to film a horror thing that comes out pretty soon. You'll see. You'll all see. For Sugar Pine 7, obviously. But I got into his car, his Porsche Macan, and dude, we started driving and James was in the back and I was like, oh fuck, dude, your car smells like trash. And it smelled like a dumpster, like an actual dumpster. And I was like, oh dude, why does it smell like a dumpster in here? And then after like 20 more minutes of driving, he's like, I think it's my feet. I think it might be my feet. And he touched his feet and he smelled his feet. He's like, oh yeah. Kim thought it was trash, but it was my feet. Oh yeah, holy fuck, man. One sec, I just want to make sure we're not even close to it. Cool. This is the worst shit. This is the most fucked up thing that's happened like in the world ever. Sammy Joe got Cheetos. I actually got her Cheetos from Postmates because we were super lazy. We didn't want to walk 5 minutes to the 7-Eleven, and I wasn't gonna walk 5 minutes to the 7-Eleven, obviously. So we ordered a Perrier and a bag of Cheetos, flaming hot, as you do, from Postmates at 11 o'clock at night, as you do. And it gets here, and she opens up the bag, and did you eat any of it before?
It was sitting at the top.
Okay, so sitting at the top of this bag was this like fossilized, red, flaming hot Cheeto dust covered ball.
Well, first when I opened the bag, you looked at me and said, did you fart?
Oh, I smelt it?
You thought I shit myself.
I thought she shit herself, apparently. I don't remember that, but apparently when she opened the bag, I said, did you fart? Did your asshole make shit fart smell? And it was so fucking weird. It looked like it was like a dead fucking mouse inside the Cheeto bag that was like, that went through the machines to make a Cheeto, and it just kept like a ball and dried the fuck up and made it into like this Cheeto ball. But it was fucked, man. I ran it under the sink. I tried to dissect it with tongs, cracked it open. Looked like there was maggots in it, but there was no bones or anything. So I think it also might have just been... Oh, I also thought it was shit. That's right. Tim just reminded me. I thought it was poop because I smelled it and it smelled like shit. But how would this much shit make its way through the fucking whole process of Cheetos without it? I don't know, man. How would it make it all the way into the bag? It made its way into the fucking bag. It was vile, and it smelled like dog shit. It smelled like dog shit. It smelled like dog shit. It didn't even smell. Yeah, I don't think we got punked. No. Somebody was like, I think we got punked. It was presenting itself. My first thing was, that fucking Postmates driver probably put it in the fucking bag. Piece of shit. He opened it up, he resealed it, he farted in the bag. That's yeah. He went, let's open the bag. And then he put this fucking fossilized dog shit covered in flaming hot Cheetos in the bag. And then he farted in the bag, and then he glued it up and he gave it to us. That's the only explanation, or something from the machines. But I almost fucking threw up. I was angry. Now we have ants. They're unrelated, but we have them, and I'm going to blame that. All right, Cheetos. You need to send us shit. Doritos sent me stuff, so Cheetos better. Cheetos is Frito-Lay, right? Cheetos is Frito-Lay. Right? Yeah, Cheetos is Frito-Lay, I think. And they'll be hearing from us. Because you don't fucking disrespect the dojo. You don't disrespect Grandmaster? Did I take photos?
Yeah, I made you to send to them, to Cheetos.
I'll put them on the screen. This is what it looked like. Disgusting. Oh, no, sorry, over here. This is what it looked like. I moved it there, and then I moved the same picture over there because this is where I'm going to put things, and I'm going to put things on the screen. But it was fucked. It was fucked up. I don't want to spend too much time on it because Cheetos, I don't want to make them famous. I don't want the world to know about them. I don't want to give them any more airtime.
My cheeks hurt.
Sammy Joe's cheeks hurts. Cheeks hurts. We released a genius sketch today on YouTube. Today that I'm filming this, it's Saturday. I might put it out on the weekends. I'm thinking of doing that. But people listen to podcasts. I want to do some research and figure out when people listen to podcasts. But I'm recording this on Saturday. I think I'm going to record it on Saturdays because go to the gym on Saturdays now. And fuck, it feels good. It feels so good. Going to the gym feels amazing. I love going to the gym. I never did. I forced myself to it as a teenager and hated it because body hurt all the time. Why would I want to do that? I literally said to myself, oh, I'm constantly hurting myself. Why am I going to the gym? I don't want to do that. But now it feels amazing. The soreness is like less and it's kind of, I don't know, mentally you just feel fucking amazing, man. Oh, you don't care. That's all right. I care up here. What the fuck was I saying? What was I talking about?
Steve's feet.
No.
Cheetos.
Got over the Steve's feet. I was onto something. Whatever. Fuck it. Did you guys see that they made another emoji? Tiny ass, dick ass bitch. They made a tiny dick emoji. And I think that's awesome. I love that because now when girls get sent pee-pee pics in their DMs, they can just respond with it. What do you think of that? That's amazing.
In yellow.
Oh, yeah, and yellow. Oh, that's racially even funnier. Yeah. Stereotypes. But funny. I wonder if that's true. I think that it is, but I also don't know. Now, if you're wondering what I'm talking about and you didn't follow along, but you could have followed along, what I'm talking about is penis sizes of races. And is it races? Is that correct? Or ethnicities? I want to be as politically correct as I have to not piss anyone off. If anyone does get pissed off on anything that I'm saying, then go away. You're not welcome here. If you get offended, you are not welcome here. I'm serious, dude. I don't want any of that shit. I'll make my YouTube channel private and just the people that want to be here will be here. But I genuinely wonder that. I think that it is the majority of type situation, like the stereotype that Asians have smaller penises and black dudes have bigger penises and white guys have like regular average size penises, subjectively, of course. Being a white guy is obviously subjective. 4 inches is huge in some countries, and I'd be a mastermind. But it's tough. It's tough having a 12-inch cock. Yeah, I mean, I imagine I looked it up before. I just don't remember, and it's kind of fun to think about. Cocks. Sammy Joe's doing some research.
This is not right.
But I think that it is a real thing.
6.5 is average for Caucasian. It's not.
No, I don't think 6.5 is average.
So I need
I remember looking when I was in high school and it was like 5.5 inches was average.
That's what I believe.
Something like 5 or 5.5. But I think that for the most part, or a good majority of, if it's like 60% or maybe more of white guys have average sized dicks, 60% of Asian guys, I don't know. Those are fucking wildly bullshit statistics, but that's what I think. In my head, in my dojo, that's what it is. So that's what it is for you too then. Everyone listening, that's what it's for. What are you and about? Sam just back there. Ow. Just looking up cocks on her phone. Sweet. Yeah. Well, let me know what you discover. 3.8 to 4.6 average for who? China. India.
Asia, Iran, Iraq.
Oh my God.
Is the smallest.
That's perfectly fine.
North Korea. South Korea comes in at a 4.3.
If you're wondering why I'm so taken back, it's because to me, that sounds 3 point what? 3.8 or 3.6?
3.8 is North Korea.
3 point North Korea has the smallest dicks. North Korea.
It's 4.3, so they're bigger.
Wow. Is North Korea Kim Jong? Kim Jong with the 3.8 average, baby. Nice.
4.7 to 5.5 inch average.
To where?
It just
4 point. It moves up to 4 point something, but
US is 5.1.
5.1 average in US, guys.
UK is 5.
Boys,
You're Canadian.
we're killing it. I am Canadian. What is the Canadian average? I bet you it's bigger. I fucking bet. I bet. I do bet. I bet that it's average. I mean, it's above average.
Should I just skip to the biggest?
Skip to the average. Canadian cock average, bud. There, fuck, bud. Oh, fuck, buddy. You can't just Google it. It doesn't come out.
6.3 to 7.1. Okay.
6.3 to 7.1 average in Canada? Boys. Fucking get me the fucking Canucks shirt, bud.
The biggest is Congo, 7.1 average.
Congo, 7.1 average. I wonder what ethnicity is there. What ethnicity is in Congo? Congo.
Well, just to give an overview of who's in the 6.3 to 7.1 is Bolivia, Brazil, Colombia.
That's too many. This is too many facts that they can't hear.
Jamaica, Lebanon, Peru,
Babe,
Puerto Rico.
too many facts. They can't hear.
Do you want to read it? Do you want to take a
No, I'm okay. I'm good. I got the info out that I wanted to get out about it. I know. I'm good. Let's move on. Let's move on. I'm good. Got the cocks down, babe.
Can you leave 7.1 average? Average.
Yeah, 7.1 average. When you said that, you probably didn't hear me, but when you said Congo 7.1 average, I was like, oh, I wonder what ethnicity is there. Yeah, I imagine it's black. But I don't know at all. If it's not, or if I'm being rude in any way, I'm sorry. Instantly. But also, this is my fucking dojo, and you stepped into my dojo. I'm the master, the grandmaster. And yeah, so, but really quick, what's the ethnicity in Congo? The Congo jungle.
It's in Central Africa.
Central Africa. So, therefore, the ethnicity is asking, not telling. What is it? We're finding out. Thinking. Activating. Search engine. All right. We don't know. Apparently, it's impossible to find out the ethnicity of people in Congo. Oh, cool. So, this is just something I wanted to address to the world because, you know, when you just like experience something and you're like, oh, that's so funny. That's happened so many times. I wonder if anybody else has experienced that before. But we were just coming out of the elevator. A lot of this shit just happened today, but we were coming out of the elevator of a parking lot we were going in, sorry. And like a wave of people came out. And why every time when you open the elevator and a wave of people come out, do they look like they just landed on a fucking foreign planet out of a spaceship? And it's like, they're always like, or they fucking book it out. You know what I mean? But every time, is it still recording?
Yeah.
Cool. I've noticed it so many times though, but I realized it today. I was like, these people came out and they were like, wow, like it was a fucking new planet. Why do they do that? Hey, just the parking lot. Just the parking lot, floor 1. You ever notice that? Have you? I feel like I'm getting more hyper. Oh, wait.
You've been drinking coffee.
That's true. I wonder if I'm getting the jitters. I think I'm really hyper. What else do we have to talk about before I just start talking about random shit? Oh yeah, I got something. Look at me, dude. I'm shaking from coffee. I love that. Especially after working out. I keep talking about working out. That's because it feels good. But when you already feel awake and then you have coffee, it's a whole nother story. So Sammy Joe and I have recently been watching Temptation Island. I used to be a big fan of The Bachelor. Now, I know that these shows are crazy and stupid and you shouldn't be watching them. I know that, but it's a guilty pleasure. And I've learned to accept and love myself and love the things that I love. And I'm not going to let anybody tell me different or make me feel bad for it. So if you're in the dojo, we watched Temptation Island and The Bachelor. And so do you. And Hannah Montana. You know what I mean? But it was like more of a throwback thing. We're not really watching it. We just watched a couple episodes. We just watched like 7 episodes like recently on Hulu. Bought a fucking Hulu thing. Actually, it's almost sad. We bought a fucking Hulu account just to watch Temptation Island because, well, let me give you some backstory. So, Allie DeMeco, sorry, Allie. You'll never be watching this. She is an actress who was on the Naked Brothers band show. And Sammy Joe's the biggest fan in the world of that show. Been stalking them forever. And they became friends somehow. And Allie's on Temptation Island, which is like, by the way, worst fucking Bachelor ripoff I've ever seen in my life. It's literally like a twist on Bachelor in Paradise, but only to home wreck. It's the fucking funniest show in the world. I truly, thoroughly enjoy it. And let me explain to you what it is. So everybody knows about The Bachelor first. Let's just do a contrast. Bachelor, you know what I mean? One bachelor or bachelorette and 30 women. And they go on dates and group dates, try to get to know and like try to get their time in so they don't get sent away. And then they end up getting married at the end. Or they don't and they don't. And Bachelor in Paradise, I forget what the concept was, honestly. So that's unfortunate because I remember watching it. It was pretty good. But Temptation Island, dude, it's just the worst version of The Bachelor, and like it's awkwardly cut too. Like it's I'm fumbling with my words because it's so bad. It's so bad. So all these couples, about what, like 5 couples, 10 couples, 4 couples, 5 couples go to this house, and they're separated. Girls and guys, and they're like their significant others. You know what I mean? They're in committed relationships. They have been for upwards of like 8 years, and now they're going on there to be tempted to cheat by single people. So the guys who are in relationships and have been for upwards of 8 years are in one building. The girls who are their significant others in another building. Now in those buildings are houses, mansions, are the opposite genders, single, loads of them, like 20 of them, just there to try to fuck the people who are in relationships and fuck up their lives. And dude, if that's not crazy enough, the people going into the show are doing it thinking that it's like a good thing for their relationship. In no way is that a good thing for your relationship because it's a test. Yeah, a fucking test of the relationship. In no way does that help your relationship. It only hurts it because someone's going to do something that they didn't want to do, and then they make you watch it. That's true. Yeah, they do the things where they'll have a campfire, and the first one was so fucking funny because nobody knew. But so they're flirting and stuff like that. Both sides are flirting. Obviously, the guys are flirting way harder than the girls are because girls aren't as bad. Yeah, the single girls are bad, and the single boys are bad. But also the boys who are not single, who have been in committed relationships for 8 years, are also bad. They're flirting, and then they're being filmed the whole fucking time. And they go to the bonfire, and then they have to watch like the worst moment that their significant other did or said with some fucking random single person, right? And then say the guy leaves. The guy's name's fucking what's his name? Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg. But it's not Mark Wahlberg. It's Mark L. Wahlberg. I'm...
He looks like the Bachelor.
Yeah, I can't right now. I'm at a loss of words. If you're watching the video podcast, you're seeing me very flustered. Very flustered. In the dojo right now. Things are shook right here. They advertise this as Mark Wahlberg being the host of Temptation Island. It's not Mark Wahlberg. It's Mark L. Wahlberg. It's Mark L. Wahlberg. It's not Mark Wahlberg. And the saddest thing of all is he looks like Chris.
Hansen.
No, not Chris Hansen. Chris, what's the guy's name?
I thought it was Hansen.
No. Chris from The Actual Bachelor. He looks like the dollar store ripoff of Chris from The Bachelor. And even acts like Chris from The Bachelor. Except Chris from The Bachelor, who's the host, and he's been around for fucking every season, 20 fucking however many seasons, is a great dude. You know, he's got compassion, and you can really feel that he's like, he kind of cares, or at least he's good at faking it with, you know, the Bachelor or the Bachelorette. Like, he's got a relationship with them, you know what I mean? And they're like buddy. But what's his name again? Mark Wahlberg on Temptation Island. Mark L. Wahlberg on Temptation Island is not. He's not good at like relating with the taken people. You know, he just seems like he doesn't give a fuck at all. So after he says, "All right, do you want to watch the clip of your significant other now by yourself, or do you want to watch it with the whole group?" And then she'll say, or he'll say, "Oh yeah, I want to watch with the whole group. My boys gotta have my back." And then after they see this terrible thing of like them like fucking cuddled up with a girl going, "Fuck, I wish you were my girlfriend. Oh, I hate my girlfriend so much. She's such a slut." Then he's like, "All right, have a great night," and sends them home. He fucking says that. I'm not even exaggerating. Last night, I couldn't even handle myself because I was like, "Have a great night. Have a great sleep. Have a great night after that." He didn't say try to have a great night. One simple way you could have said that, man, was just, well, try to have a good night, you guys, you know. But he was like, "All right, have a great night. See you in the morning." Oh, man. That show gives me... Oh, yeah, true. And so about Allie, I'm sorry, I can't fucking keep a train of thought going too coherently, but if you can follow with me, stay with me, baby. But Allie D'Ameco, right? Is that correct? Who's Sammy Joe's friend, is in the show, and she's a single. So she's a fucking vampire in the show. She's a temptress. Is that what they actually call them? Fucking temptresses, dude. So she's a temptress, right? And not a prostitute, but she is being paid to try to fuck guys, but not a prostitute. She's a temptress. I just think that's funny. I don't actually think they're prostitutes, but she's cut out of the whole fucking show, man. she's like one of the main people, and she's completely cut out of the show. Yeah, and she, poor girl, bless her soul. She tweets out, "Can't wait for the next show. I did a really great job. Made some cool connections." The show comes out, and she's got to be wildly embarrassed when she's entirely cut out of the whole fucking show. Poor girl. Like, she's obviously they film a lot of everyone, so they can't have everyone in it. But for the most part, they have a lot of everyone in it. But last episode and the episode before, 30, no, not even 30 seconds, 5 seconds. She wasn't actually, yeah, she did go on a date. That's the thing. Not only was she just like cut out of whatever flirting, she went on a date with a guy, which is like a big thing, and they film that, and they do like whole episodes on a fucking date, or like two dates in an episode, and they don't do a ton of dates, so they just went, nah. Poor girl. They just cut it out. I know you guys don't know who she is, but neither do I. So it's cool, but super funny that you cut it out. But I do feel bad for her, but super funny because it's funny because you see her for 5 seconds and then you go, "Oh, there's Allie. Oh, she's gone." She's not in the show anymore. And that's why we started watching the show in the first place, was because Sammy Joe's friend is in it. And now we're addicted. What can I say? In Grandmaster's Dojo, we get addicted to things. Coffee's one of them. Oh my God, I just forgot my name. What else am I addicted to? Probably still addicted to vape to some degree. Working out. Fucking, we're talking about it again. I don't actually have an addictive personality. When it comes to things that make me feel good, I think I do. Like, really make me feel good. Like, of course, I'm addicted to my beautiful wife. Isn't she something? You're sweet. You're a sweet girl. And you too, babe. What else we got? Oh yeah. Oh cool. Didn't write anything on the last thing. Did I skip any? No. I'm gonna keep going. I want to do an hour-long podcast. What's up?
Taylor was talking about marketing.
Oh, possibly. So first though, I wanted to talk about the possibility of me trying stand-up comedy, because I just really want to do it. It's one of those things that I've been terrified to even think about doing it, but I've been a massive fan of stand-up comedy and a bunch of comedians forever. Like, since I was a kid, I've been watching it, and I loved it, and I always laugh. It makes me fucking laugh. I love laughing so much. Laughing is one of my favorite things to do of all time, but I think it's everybody's favorite thing, so I'm not special. And I don't know if I would. I'm afraid that I would do terrible, because I'm someone that needs to be liked all the time, which I've gotten way better at just at getting older, because now I just don't give a fuck as much, which I think is great. It makes me feel better, because now I don't like feel bad and have to like overcompensate when talking to new people. Sometimes when somebody doesn't like you, drop my fucking phone again. Sometimes when you can tell someone's not really digging you, you try to beef it up a little bit, but I don't think anyone should do that. If someone doesn't like you, fuck them. They don't deserve to like you, you know? And they're missing out. But maybe you're missing out too. And that's why we overcompensate. But dude, somebody that I definitely think I did when I was like right at the end of my trying hard phase. Maybe not even at the end. I probably just cared. But Nick Rutherford, I fucking love him. He's a super funny dude. But we met him because he's on Good Neighbor, and super funny guy, super talented. And I forget how we met him. I completely forget. Somehow through Rooster Teeth, like parties or something, because he's involved in a lot of Rooster Teeth stuff now and again. But we met him and we all talked to him and stuff like that. And I could tell that he thought I was too much, because a lot of people do. And I am, and I can't control it. It's just who I am. Like, I've always been a fucking zany, loopy dude. And I have fun. But I've gotten much better, I think. I'm much more chill than I used to be. But even me at my chill levels is fucking off the walls. But if you can't handle the dojo, you get out of the dojo and you go do Pilates, man. Here, the dojo. Sit side, pow, pow. I'm choking you out. Fuck. That's what we do in my dojo, man. I dropped my fucking... Everything's falling apart. But anyways... Yeah, I could tell he wasn't digging me too much, and I didn't like that, and I wanted him to like me, so I think I was like even more on, but I'd get to the point where I was like, you'll warm up to me. But he's really nice. He was really nice. We went to his birthday party a little while ago, which was like super cool, because I've been a fan of Good Neighbor for fucking forever, and so is James and Steve when I showed them. I don't know if they've known about it forever, but I definitely showed them like Kyle Mooney stuff, and it's fucking hilarious, man. They're geniuses, dude. Nick deserves to do more. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he should do more. He should be writing shows. You know what I'm talking about? Man? But anyways, I digress. Grandmaster forgot what he was talking about and started talking about that shit. I want to do stand-up, man. I really want to do stand-up, but I am worried that it won't go well. But at the same time, I feel like I have to. It's a calling, you know? I just want to try it, but I might have to like tone it down, and that's what I'm talking about. I don't want to have to tone it down, but maybe I have to like create a character to do it. Who fucking knows? I am. I'm exactly what I'm doing. She's like, you can get real and talk about stuff like that on your podcast. You should talk about that. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, that's very funny. But I'll get to that in a little bit too. Like, that is very true. Yeah, it's hard to know how to act sometimes. Like, even on this podcast, I'm fucking talking at 100 miles an hour because I am trying to be entertaining. If I was just like fucking sitting and doing nothing, it wouldn't be as good. You know, I'm trying to have fun. I'm trying to make myself laugh too. I'm trying to like just have fun myself, and hopefully that's entertaining to you guys. But again, if it's not, you go do Pilates. Pilates is, there's so many classes you can take. You can do soul cycle classes.
That's not Pilates.
No, I know, but I said there's so many classes you could take. And then there's soul cycle you can do. You could do a wall sit at your home. You can do anything. But here, hi-ya! That's what we're doing. We're fucking killing it here. All of you. You know? Every one of you is great. But anyways, wanted to do that. Was going to do it a couple weeks ago, just somewhere in LA. But I couldn't because I got sick. I got very sick. And if I get sick again, I'm going to be very upset because I can't get sick again. Yeah, I'm looking at you because you get me sick. You're like, my sore throat is hurting. I have a sore throat and my sore throat is hurting. And I can't get a sore throat again. So you're going to have to sleep outside. You're going to have to sleep outside for the night. That's it. But yeah. So I don't know. I want to try that. I know that if I sold tickets and did like a thing from fans, viewers, whatever, that it would be a better experience. But at the same time, I don't want to I want to like start over and do it with people that don't know who I am, aren't already, you know, into the stuff we do and don't already find us funny. So I can like actually try to make people laugh, you know, organically who don't already like get it, which I think is, I don't know if that's fucking dumb. That could be really stupid that I'm even saying that, but I want to try that. I want to see if I can, because that'll validate Grandmaster up here. You know what I'm saying? That'll validate me, because if I can make people laugh who are just, you know, they're just over there trying to do their thing, then I'll feel really great. And that's what I want. It's a selfish thing, but it's also somewhat, is it selfish to be a stand-up comedian, do you think? Because the amount of, you feel so good, I imagine, doing stand-up comedy. Because everyone's immediate gratification. They're just laughing. Ha, ha, ha. Very good. Feel good. What are you filming me for? Are you filming me?
I was gonna get a boomerang in case someone post it.
I do want to, actually. Thank you. It just distracted me. I'm sorry. I love you. No, it's okay. I just didn't know how long you're filming. Because you were there for like 20 minutes like,
I was trying to get that.
I'm waiting. Oh, doing this?
Yeah.
Do you want to just do that?
Yeah.
Hiya. But yeah, it's got to feel amazing. But also, you're making other people laugh. So like, even if you're doing it for what's the word I'm looking for? Holy shit. If you're doing it for a selfish reason, you're still making other people laugh. So it doesn't matter. That's such an interesting thought. I know you don't know what I'm talking about yet, but do you think that it's bad to do something for a selfish reason that also has a good outcome for someone else? Like, if I give someone a gift because it makes me feel good to give them a gift, is that a selfish reason? Like, is that a bad thing to do? Probably not. Not in my book. Not in this dojo.
Ellie's brother gave her seat covers for his
Well, that's totally different. But you didn't hear that. But she was making a Hannah Montana reference. What else, dude? I think that's just about it. I want to do stand-up, but I don't know if I can. But I think I really want to do it. I want to see if I can hit up like Mike Falzone or someone who's been in the game for a while, because I have a story that I think could be like a whole like 5-minute set, and just see like how to do it, how to even write it. Or if you're just supposed to go up. Some people just say you're supposed to just go on stage and just do it. But the audience will know that I want it. That's the only problem. They're going to feel that I'm like desperate for them to laugh, and then they won't. They're going to be like, you're not entertaining me.
That's not the audience. They go to laugh, not to try not to.
Not at open mics, I feel like. I don't know. Maybe you have to find the right place. But I went to an open mic for music, but it was in Silver Lake. I think it was Silver Lake Cafe. And it was half fucking music open mic and half stand-up. Don't do that.
What half did you do?
Stupid idea. What the fuck? Don't do that. It was the worst experience in the world, because musicians are there doing open mics to bare their soul and like singer-songwrite and tell a sappy love song. And then comedians are there. The comedians aren't going to enjoy your stupid sappy song, dude. They're going to make fun of you. And it kind of like that was the vibe too. At least the song I did was a little more like rocky, so it wasn't that bad, but I felt so bad. Actually, I think I felt more bad for some of the comedians. There were a couple people who went up. I can't even call them comics, right? They're just guys. At this point, before you're successful, are you just a guy? At what point are you a comic? Hey everybody, the next guy saying things to try to make it laugh is going to be Clayton James. You're lame. Cool. All right. Hey, everybody. Just wanted, I've got a funny story for you. This is going to be crazy. But I went to Tijuana the other day and I had slipped and fallen on a piece of crack. Didn't know there was crack on the ground. And fuck it. I'll see you guys later. No joke, though. Someone actually said, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm out of here. Something like that, dude. It was the most painful thing of all time. And everyone there was like, they weren't even really pity laughing. I felt like I had to pity laugh though, because he was making eye contact. There was only like 7 people there, maybe 13 at max. And so when there's 13 people in a room for comedy, they're making fucking eye contact with everybody. Every single person there makes eye contact with that person. And it's so awkward because it wasn't funny. Couldn't be. Couldn't if they tried, and I think they were trying, and it sucked. But what do you do? What do you do? You just smile and you go, oh, like you literally just have to go. Classic, dude. Oh, that is so how that is. You're right. But one guy just said fuck it and left, and there was one person that did okay, but I think it depends on the place too. This place, again, like I said, don't ever, at a comedy place, don't ever have half comics, half music. That was the dumbest thing. Like the dynamic is fucked because the people that are there to laugh don't like the music. The person going, oh, my lovely lady wants to leave me hard tonight. Like they don't give a fuck. They're just like, yeah, go away. Oh, cringe. Like you can't have that dynamic. It's not good. And it wasn't good. But who knows? Maybe I'll do stand up. Maybe I won't. We are nearing the end of our podcast. I hope it was good. I was nervous, guys, just so you know, by the end of this podcast. Just want to be honest with you. I was pretty nervous during this podcast. I probably was overcompensating personality-wise in many, 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 many ways. I don't know how, but I am just glad I was able to do it. And if you'd please leave a like on this podcast, rate it on iTunes, listen to it on Spotify. That'd be great because I'd really like to continue doing the podcast. The idea of it is very fun. I had a lot of fun today. We'll see who I become as a person. I'll blossom, and I've been your Grandmaster. This was the pod. Keep it real. You may exit the dojo.